Well, my memories were, I mean, just I just remember having to get home to, see it quick, because you got to get out of school and it was already starting, so you didn't want to miss anything. I mean, anything that, especially a soap opera or something in the afternoon television arena that had vampires and werewolves and, like, zombified kind of guys with eyeballs hanging out and things, it definitely piqued my interest. It all came together finally. I mean, initially, we had our little, just kind of, like we always do, just normal, just conversations, talking on set, years before, and then the project was around David Kennedy after Dan Curtis had passed away, and David Kennedy was, we were talking about developing it, my little company on Infinitum Nile, and then Tim and I got together and we started talking about it, and one thing led to another, and Tim found Seth, brought Seth in, and then we just started riffing on the possibilities of what could be, and the focus of the thing, and it just took off. It was like, and it was really pretty quick at that point. As Tim had said earlier, it really sums it up. He's like, the reluctant vampire, but it's this, extremely well-educated, elegant being from the 18th century who, cursed to be a vampire, locked in a box for 200 years, and then thrown into quite possibly one of the weirdest periods of human existence. I mean, 1972 was a very strange time, so that's why, Tim chose 72 as like the idea of like all this weird stuff going on. It was, like pet rocks and macrame owls and plastic fruit, weird music. I enjoyed it. I mean, as the character, I mean, to experience things for the first time, I mean, to experience, well, what would he make of a television, set? I mean, which is what we, portrayed in the film. My God, there's this little woman inside this box, and she, this is some kind of strange magic. I have to get her out of there. Or seeing a lava lamp and thinking it's a pulsating blood urn. Or that was the fun of the character. Just being able to experience these things that we accept as everyday kind of normalcy. It was like, I mean, it was perfection, Each time I would get a call from Tim when he was going through the process, I mean, the script was being written and honed, and he was meeting people, and each time I would get a call, it just got better and better, And when Michelle climbed on board, it was super exciting because I just knew she's such a brilliant actress and she's so talented. Then Eva Green, who has this wonderful, equally as talented as Michelle, both goddesses, with this sort of air of mystery. Johnny Lee Miller, hysterically funny. Jackie Earle Haley. I mean, it just got better and better as the cast. He just kept putting these people that were exactly right, perfect, for Dark Shadows. It was astonishing. I mean, Rick and Tim have worked together, on and off for many years, known each other for a long, long time. I've had the the great opportunity of working with Rick Heinrichs a number of times myself, and he just truly outdid himself on this. It was magnificent. It was beyond. I'd never seen sets like that. To build the entire town of Collinsport in the back with, water, with boats, large boats in it, the back lot of pine wood, and the detail, his attention to detail, in terms of Collinswood. It's just magnificent work. It was crazy.